Hello students and welcome back. In this video we are going to talk about comparing like fractions. So when comparing like fractions with the same denominator, like fractions हमने पढ़े थे कौन से होते हैं जिनमें same denominator होता है. Fractions with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. वो fraction जिसका numerator बड़ा हो greater हो उसको हम क्या कहेंगे कि that is a greater fraction. For example आपके पास ये दो images हैं जिसको equally 8 portions में divide किया हुआ है. Alright? So, in order to see which one is the greater, we are going to look at the numerator. Numerator इसमें 7 है और इस वाले number में इस fraction में it's 5. So, which one is the bigger one? Is 7 the bigger number or the greater number, or 5 is the greater number? Obviously, the 7 number is the greater number. तो हम क्या show करेंगे इसके साथ symbol this one. The open side indicates that the number is greater. ठीक है तो ये वाला portion जो है 7/8 is actually greater and this closed one shows that this is smaller. Alright, let's move on to the next slide and look at some of the other examples and solve them together. Compare the fraction using the symbol less and greater. Let's look at the first question, and that is 1/8 and 5/8. These are two like fractions because both of the denominator they have are the same. And now we have to see whether their numerator is greater or not. So this is 1 and this is 5. Obviously 5 is going to be the greater one, so we are going to put this sign. The open side indicates that the number is greater and the closed side indicates that the number is smaller. So let's look at the next example and the next part, that is B. 5/9 and 2/9 both have the same denominator. So let's look at the numerator. 5 is the greater one, so we are going to put this sign and it shows that this part is the greater one. Alright. Next we have question C, and that is 2/7 and 3/7. So in this case 2 is the smaller one and 3 is the bigger one. So we are going to put the sign like this. The opening side indicates that it's the bigger fraction. Let's solve the next question. 7/8 and 3/8. 7/8 is the greater fraction because the 7 portions of a an image is actually colored and the 3 portions are not, so it indicates that this fraction is actually the greater one. Next E example, and that is 1/5 and 2/5. In this we can see the denominators are the same but the numerators they are different, and 1 is smaller than 2, so we are going to put this sign which indicates that the closed one is the smaller one. So this is the smaller one, that is 1/5, and 2/5 is the greater one. Let's look at the example, this example in which 6/7 and 4/7 both have the same denominator because they are like fractions, and 6/5 6/7 is actually the greater one because 4 is the lesser number. Okay, just keep in mind that we can only compare the fraction that are called the like fractions. Alright, we can compare the fraction if they are like fractions. We cannot compare the fractions that are unlike fractions, and that will require a whole new process for doing that. See you guys in the next video.